watch this particular business WhatsApp bot. I press a button, I get a reply. I again press a button, I get a reply. And hundreds of people are using it daily. And this bot does not spend even a single rupee on AI. No GPT, no Claude, no token, zero. Most Indian businesses are paying AI, which can be done at a zero cost without any token. And the second group of people are overpaying the middleman, which Meta provides as a fraction of a cost. These are two completely different leagues. And there are so many different tips and tricks I'll be sharing in today's video, which will help you to optimize your WhatsApp bot cost. So hi everyone, my name is Lakshit. I'm a software engineer building AI automation for businesses. I run an AI automation agency called as Nurik AI and a WhatsApp automation platform called as ChatSyncs. On this channel, I show you how to build a real AI system for your real businesses. The actual stuff that is running on the production. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So first, let's understand there are two types of WhatsApp messages and build opposite way. So the first type of messages are the one which customer initiated. So at the time the 24-hour service window gets open. So where you can send the interactive message like replies, button, menu inside it. And for doing all this thing, you are paying literally zero amount. If you don't know what kind of different messages are there, I have made a dedicated video, you can check that out. And the second type of messages are the outbound message, where you message to the customer first, where we are sending the marketing messages, where we are sending the utility messages and multiple other kind of messages. Now first let's understand the inbound flow, where customer sends you a message. Now most of the people fall into this trap that they have to integrate AI into the system if they want to reply to the user. But you are paying AI to do the work which can literally be done at a zero cost if you integrate the button flow. Now how to identify that when to use a button versus when to pay an AI. Now take a pen or pencil and a book where you can draw something, okay, and draw a flow chart with a fixed set of button. If the flow is deterministic, then you can use a button and spend zero on LLM cost. Second, if is it a free text the customer sends or the customer can type, okay, then run a cheap LLM classifier model, map it to the known branch. Let's say for example, if a customer is sending you a message, now from the single message you can identify what is the intent of this particular message. If an intent is kind of a purchase, if an intent is some kind of a query they are having regarding your product or some kind of a service, identify the intent and then accordingly you can route that do you want to have a AI route or a button route. Third, if still the small model is not able to identify or unmatch the classification, then now it's time to go for a big model, okay, or you can handle it to directly human. If your bot or if it is nothing solved by a button flow, you can directly transfer it to the human so that they can handle it properly. And trust me, this is only the 5 to 10% case of the scenario. Rest 90% can be easily automated at a very cheap cost. Now let's understand 3 native WhatsApp tool that cost literally zero inside the customer service window. First is the reply button. So in a single message, you can have up to 3 buttons. It could be kind of a track order, talk to human, visit website, see menu, everything. This all button which you need to send can be literally done at a 0 rupees. You don't need to spend any kind of a cost over here. This thing is called as interactive message. Second is a list message. This particular list message can contain 10 different options in a single menu. Third is a WhatsApp flow, where the user press a button and the form get open inside WhatsApp. Yes, literally the form get open inside the WhatsApp. User can fill all the information, whatever you want to ask to. It could be the name, it could be some kind of a drop down, it could be some kind of a checkbox. Whatever you want to create a form, full interactive form you can create over there. That also absolutely for free. Now let's talk about the outbound message where you need to send a message to the users. First, let's understand the real reseller rate versus meta direct. It's for the India, okay? So first is a meta direct. So for the marketing message, it is 0.8631 rupees per message. For the utility message, it is 0.115 rupees and there is no markup by the meta since it is by meta only. Now, if we go and see the leading WhatsApp provider in India, how much there is a markup over there. For the ASNC, Vati and Intergati, as you can see on the screen, the prices for the marketing and for the utility as well. Now, if you see the percentage, ASNC, the markup fee is 26% more than what Meta is charging you. Same for the Vati is 20% and the Intergati is 10%. So you can see the more and more now outbound message you start sending it, your cost will increase drastically. Whereas the platform as mine, ChatSyncs, we do not charge any markup fee. Now, if you come over here, I have created this particular sheet where we have all the information, where we have the meta direct rate, ASNC, Vati, intercating, and the yellow boxes you can change it later. I will be giving you this particular sheet to play around. So now you can put your own number, how many messages you send every day. and how many days per month you are sending the messages. The marketing share is how much percentage, and utility share is how much percentage. Now you'll be able to understand, if you would be sending this much amount of messages, how much it will cost per meta, ASNC, Vati, intercating, and you will see the difference, how much amount of money they're taking out of your pocket each and every month. Now let's understand 6 different type of tips and tricks which you can use for the outbound for the bill reduction. First is category discipline. Now, if there is anything like of a transactional, it should always be utility. So sometime when you are creating template inside Meta, you are having a transactional message, but Meta will consider it as a marketing message. Don't fall for that particular gimmick. You need to try it again, change your wording so that it sounds like a transactional message and not like a marketing message. Then send for the approval again. It will be counted into utility, because there is a huge difference. Utility charge is 0.11, whereas marketing is 0.86. So there is a around 8x time difference. Second, leverage free entry point. If you don't know what is free entry point, so if you are running the Meta ads and there is a button of click to WhatsApp, so 72-hour window gets open. In this particular time, you can send any kind of a message. It could be marketing, it could be utility, it could be authentication, or message are absolutely free to send from your end. Now the third type is a carousel template. Now instead of sending a single product information to the user, inside single carousel template, you can have a 10 product cards with all proper information like the product image, pricing, description, all the informations over there. Now fourth is the OTP cascade. Now if you're sending the OTP to any sort of a user, it could be kind of your product authentication or whatever there it is, okay? Instead of sending a normal SMS, you can use the WhatsApp authentication, because there is a price difference in both the terms over there. Where SMS charge around 0.15 to 0.25 per kind of a OTP, WhatsApp will cost you 0.11. If you see at a bulk rate, this will help you to cut your cost. Fifth is the window awareness. So as you know, whenever customer sends you a message, at that time the 24-hour window gets open. So inside this particular hour window, service messages are free, but utility template are also free. So you can utilize this particular template. So before the window is getting closed, you can send the user message again with the button. If they press the button, your window will again get open. So you can leverage this particular trick and utilize this to send more message to user for free. Sixth is portfolio limit. After October 2025, Meta has changed their policy where earlier each number has their own portfolio limit. Now if you have a business portfolio, all the number which you add inside this particular portfolio will have the same limit. For example, one of the number inside one portfolio have a 10,000 limit. So now all the number which you add inside this particular portfolio will have the 10,000 limit by default. Now let's see what kind of a bot you are having. It could be inbound or the outbound. So let's say you have the order or delivery status. This could be both kind of inbound and outbound. Okay. But if it is an inbound type of that, then AI won't be needed. You could have typically for a kind of a 0 rupees cost where you can have a reply button plus list over there. If there is an appointment / table booking, it could be again an inbound where you can utilize the WhatsApp flow to fetch the information from the user. Let user fill all the information like name, the time when they want to book an appointment, all this particular thing. This will also be at a 0 cost. So as you can see the list over here, and accordingly identify what kind of a bot you want to make, and accordingly you can utilize what kind of a thing you should make, and accordingly you can create an architecture and create the bot. Now let's understand when AI is worth it and when it isn't. So don't pay AI to do a button's job. Spend that money where it creates something a button genuinely cannot recreate. Messy complaint, nuance intent, open-ended free text. That one line is a difference between a bot that's profitable at scale and one that's quietly eats the margin each and every month. So now you need to sit with your team or by yourself. First understand what kind of a query or thought your user might be having. If the query is very deterministic, everything can be solved very easily, go for the button flow. If 90 or 80% can also be done in a deterministic flow, go for the button. Rest 10 and 20% route to the human agent so that human can talk for the non-deterministic approach and they can respond to their user. This way you will save cost by a lot and you have already automated 80 to 90% of the query from a user. As I told you, there were 2 leaks and 2 fixes. Instead of using AI for everything, try to understand what kind of a flow you have, then push to the button flow. Second, instead of paying the reseller markup on the meta messages, if you're sending a bulk outbound messages, stop that and go for the reseller who does not charge any markup fee, or you can create your own meta bot. So let me know how did you like this particular video regarding the WhatsApp bot optimization. If you have any question or doubt, let me know in the comment box. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care.